Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by this week's past winner in the TA2 series at Road Atlanta. That, of course, is Connor Zilisch. How's it going, bud?
Going good. Thanks for having me.
All right. So getting that big win like that, what did that mean for everybody?
Yeah, it's a big kind of sort of momentum coming to the whole entire team. We've been working really hard, and the team hasn't had a win since 2020 with Rafa Matos. So getting them back on the top step of the podium was super important to them, I'm sure, and even just for me, for my confidence. And um, I think this is going to carry momentum into the rest of the season, and hopefully towards our championship run. And it just proves that we have the speed to do what it takes and win races in the TA2 series. So yeah, it was definitely something that we've been needing for a while now. We've been working really hard this off season, brand new car coming into this year. So, it feels good to finally get on top of the box.
Yeah. Remind everybody what team you drive for.
Yeah, I raced for Silver Hair Racing. So,
Right.
it's my second season with them. I raced almost full time last year. I missed one race last year. So, it's basically my second full time season with them. And, yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Last year I was teammates with Maurice Hull. He's also the team owner,
Right.
but he had a hip surgery, so he couldn't come back for the first half of this year. He'll be back later in the year. But I'm joined by Ben Mayer, 14-year old kid. He's been really impressive so far this year. So I've got a good team around me.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of young guys are, in this series, of course. I know you have aspirations to continue and move up to the next level. And, what's it been like just going the Trans Am route? I mean, it's a proven amount and probably why Connor Mozak got a lot of the opportunities that he's gotten, especially now with Sam Hunt Racing and Joe Gibbs Racing.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously, I mean, lots of competition. Really great platform to learn on. The cars are all very, I mean, relatively even. Obviously, there's a lot you can do with setup and stuff, but that goes with all stock car racing. So you're learning all those concepts and road racing. There's 10 guys that can go out there and run up front and be quick. So it's just a good platform to learn the basics of stock car racing and really just hone your road racing skills in. And I think road racing is really important, especially with the direction NASCAR's going. So that's why you're kind of seeing a lot of these younger kids get in there. And even if they're not running a full season, come and run some of the tracks NASCAR might run at, or, just do a few races in the series to get their feet wet with road racing.
Especially, I mean, with all the road courses, and street courses and potentially new road courses that I've heard they might be adding. So who
Yep.
knows? So yeah, I think the biggest thing is it'll be a while before you guys get back in for Trans Am. Of course, their next race will be I believe on the Memorial Day Classic or literally on
It
Memorial
is.
Day, if I'm not
Yep.
mistaken. Um,
Yep.
Time Rock. So it'll be a while, but you're going to be plenty busy before between now and then. But talk about what you're going to be doing.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of races in between then. That's 7 weeks away. So we got a lot of time before then, and just kind of starting my oval racing part of the season. I'm going to be running the late model stock with the Cars Tour a few times between now and then. I'm racing this coming weekend at Hickory, just a local show, get our feet wet with Carroll Speed Shop. And we have a Cars Tour race. That's my first Cars Tour race of the year. So just kind of get prepared for that and get back in the swing of things at Hickory. And then I've got some Spec Miata races. I always enjoy doing those. It's local. It's a national event, but there's going to be over 60 cars in Spec Miata, so it's competitive as ever. And that's where I have a lot of fun, low stress. Just go out there and have a good time. So I'll be doing that in 2 weekends, and then after that, I actually start my pro late model season with Rackley War, Willie Allen, Dawson Sutton as my teammate. So that's going to be the first race I'm going to do with Rackley War, and that's just going to be at Nashville, their home track, and they've always been good there. So I'm looking forward to that one for sure. Super competitive local track. So that's my next 3 weeks. So it's going to be keeping me busy, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and obviously you're also doing a handful of MX5 Cup races that obviously don't conflict
Yeah.
with And obviously, Trans Am's obviously the championship that you're obviously going after. But I know that what's that going to be? What is your schedule kind of? I know we obviously talked about this the last time you were on here, but
Hmm.
what's your schedule consisting of late model races in the Cars Tour, but you're also running for the full Trans Am championship.
Yeah, so obviously the Trans Am is the focus with Silver Hair, and we're committed to running the full season in that, and then really just everything outside of that is filling in weekends with more experiences. So I'll be doing 4 total MX5 Cups races this season. I've already done 2 of those, so only 2 more left in the season: Laguna Seca, Road Atlanta, and then I'm doing around 20 late model races, about 6 in pro late model and near 15 in late model stock. That subject to change, but in that zip code. So I've got a lot of late model races this year as well, which I'm really looking forward to. Um, Kind of new for me. I did a few last year and have done a few this year so far. So just trying to figure out the whole oval racing thing, and um, something that you need to be good at if you want to race NASCAR. So really just dipping my feet in everything I can.
So like how do you get what is oval racing like for going to be like for you? I know you've done it before, but how are you at it right now?
I feel like I've adapted to it really well. I've won 3 or 4 late model races, and I think I've done 8 or 9 total races. Obviously, the competition in Cars Tour is a lot higher than some of the races that I've done, so getting used to that's going to be a little bit of a step up. But I'm prepared for it, I think, and I've got a lot of good people around me helping me and supporting me. So just using my tools and learning every time I'm on the track is really my main goal. If I'm not learning, I'm doing something wrong. So just going out there with a learning mindset and trying to figure the most out that I can.
Yeah. And of course, for the Trans Am schedule, you've got a pretty jam-packed schedule, and you're going to go see a lot of tracks. I know. Then you got the back-to-back. I think when we get back going, I think at Lime Rock, and then you're at Detroit.
Yeah, yeah, those are 2 back-to-back weekends. Detroit, I'm really looking forward to. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a double header weekend, so we're going to have 2 races, which is a little different. I haven't done that before in Trans Am, so that'll be interesting for sure. Keeping it clean in the first race, making sure you still have a car for the second race. Um, but yeah, those 2 back-to-back are going to be a lot on the guys, and a lot on me. I'm going to actually stay up there with the RV and camp out down up at some state park and um, just enjoy a few days off and then get right back into it. So, yeah, I can't wait for the next Trans Am race. I feel like we've got a lot of good things going for us right now. So, kind of unfortunate we got to wait 7 weeks, but hopefully we can make it worth it.
Yeah, but you're going to be plenty busy between those 7 weeks. So
Exactly. Yeah, time will fly.
absolutely. All right. Well, Connor Zilisch, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us,
No
and
problem.
the next few weeks, and best of luck at Lime Rock in about a few months.
Thanks for having me, Casey. Appreciate it.